Finland was ranked the best in like their education. Go to Rome, you behave like the Romans do. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, karibu sana. My name is Majoni, and if you're a returning subscriber, you know the love I got for you. So today is just today, and on today's video I'm going to be discussing with you culture shock that I have received living in Europe, and to be specific, living in Finland most of the time. I have no particular order of how I have come up with these things. They're just things that I have thought about that are so different, and it's shocking to me coming from a different country. Let us discuss this. If you see me looking down, just know that I am reading from a notebook. Nobody asked for it, by the way. I'm just sharing because I want to. Safety is the number one thing that was like mind-blowing for me. I know I have spoken about children going to school, safety, etc. No one is gonna harm them. Trust you me, even for adults, it's like very, very amazing. You can decide to go for a run at 3 a.m. in the night and no one is gonna bother you any day, any time. Okay, depends if it's summer, there's no night really, but yeah, anytime you feel like going out and doing something, you just wake up, go and do it. No one is gonna like stop you or harm you from doing anything. It's the authority, and by authority, to be specific, I mean policemen. I have never felt so safe being around a policeman in my life. This is the first time living in this country, and I am so amazed. If you come from a country where there is police brutality, you would be able to understand why I am saying this. You see a police car passing by, you see policemen, they even say hello to you like there's no harm at all. They are the most friendly people, and you will feel safe being in a policeman's environment here in Finland compared to anywhere else. I know people say always support your own country, support your own thing, and I think this is very true. Living here in Finland, trust you me, anytime I walk in a store, I will always look for like a finished product. You know why? Because the process this product has gone through for it to be on the shelf is like very, very detailed and doesn't harm the environment at all. The sustainability of it, of the production, this is something I have noticed no matter how expensive the item is. So an example is, if I have a product from Finland and I have another product from country B, and country B is more cheaper than Finland, I will tend to go for the one made in Finland because I know what it's like and what the process is and everything it takes to have that product compared to this one, which is like imported from a different country. Assuming I'm gonna take the finished product all the time, always, any day, anytime. When hosting events and doing events or anything, for example, even if it's just a party at home, people are very considerate. For example, if there is someone who is lactose-free, gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, all these people will be like put into consideration so that they are able to attend the event. I know in Kenya it's a bit more like you eat what is there. If you don't eat that, take something else that you can eat. But here they want to make everyone feel included. It's the inclusivity for me. I love it. And this is something that people should take into practice or learn from Finland, because then many people will come and show up for you. Many people will come and show up for the event. Many people will want to be there because they know, okay, I do not have to worry about anything because they've got my back. So when it comes to transportation, I've used the bus, the tram. What else have I used? A taxi as well, but very rarely. When you walk in to the bus or the tram and you see that there are no empty seats, and you will see that people are sitting like one individual on like a space for two people to sit. You don't go sitting there. People like their space here, but I'd say, for example, it's the morning, evening, rush hour, everyone is tired. maybe you can go and sit next to someone. I experienced this in Helsinki. So I was in a bus and I didn't want to go and sit far back because I was using Google Maps to go wherever I was going. So I wanted to sit next to the door of the bus. There was someone sitting where I would have loved to sit, and immediately, without thinking, I just went and sat there. This specific person turned to the back of the bus and checked, is there like space for this person to sit? Why are they sitting close to me? And immediately I noticed, oh my goodness, this is a thing here in Finland, and not the best thing to do. So yeah, I had to like hop off and move to another seat just to make people feel comfortable around. It has nothing to do like people don't like you, it's just the culture here, so deal with it. Still on transportation, people like using public means of transport compared to using private, for example, a taxi, for convenience. Public means is the best. It's on time. It's not like the taxis are not on time, they're also on time, but like public means you're always assured that you're gonna get a tram, you're gonna get a bus, and if there is a delay, you will see a notification coming up like 1 minute, delayed by 1 minute, or arrives 1 minute earlier, which is so good so that you're able to plan yourself around things. Basically here, time is money. So you waste time, you waste money. This has forever been a cringing thing for me when I was living in Kenya, but guess what? I moved to the right country. And it involves waste products. And by waste products, I mean the things that you throw in the bin, in the trash bin, okay? I do not understand. I never used to understand till today. Back home, I'm not hating, but I don't understand this math. Why would it be that, for example, if I break a glass, if I have to go and throw it, I have to go and smell a whole other compost of decomposing food for me to throw a glass that just broke? It doesn't make sense to me. It was so irritating. But moving here, I was able to like relax because there's a trash bin for glass, there's a trash bin for metal or foil, there's a trash bin for plastic, cardboard, and there is mixed waste, definitely, where you don't know what to put or where this specific kind of trash goes to. But basically everything is covered, and it's just, I think it just makes the work easier for also that people who come and collect the trash able to sort things out way faster, and it makes work easier. Here people are very responsible. You wouldn't find someone throwing food in a bottle trash can. No, it's not gonna happen. It all starts from home. Charity begins from home. Another thing that blew my mind, like my mind was like everywhere, is that education is mandatory for everyone. It is a right. Of course, it is a right as well in Kenya, but the thing is here, it is mandatory for everyone to go to school. Doesn't matter where you come from, your background, your whatever, all those don't matter. You all go to school, and education is free. Please do not quote me. Let this be on record that education is only free for people who are born and raised in Finland, for Finnish citizens to be specific. I know in Kenya there is free education, but most of the time we have to always pay for school fees, uniforms, I don't know what, trips, ABCDFGH, all these things. It's not even funny, and it just takes a lot, that such that when you are not able to, if your family or parents do not have money, you're not able to go to school because of this financial situation that is going on in your family. Something else involved in school is that the schools here, most of them are public schools, and public schools are way better. I asked around, I think during the summer, the beginning of summer, and I found out that there is only 2 or 1 private school here in all of Finland, which is like, what? What do you mean? Correct me if I'm wrong or if I was misinformed about the private schools. But public schools are as good as, like, they are the best, they are the top-notch education. Like, so when it comes to the language, something that was like very interesting for me was that in most languages we have pronouns like he or she. Things are labeled he, a table is a she, a chair is a he. all these things. Here they have no gender, like he or she. For example, in the language, he or she is Han, like H-A with the 2 dots with an N. It makes, for me at least, as someone who likes languages, and language is easier for me to like blend into. For some people it's not, unfortunately, but that's the science of the language. It's just easy. All you have to do is know the endings of the word, because there are so many endings in the Finnish language, and it took me 7 months to get my B1 test, so I can tell you how easy it was for me. When someone is speaking, I tend to be like very keen on what they are saying so that I am able to understand what they mean. If you want me to do a video in any language, Finnish, French, English, Swahili, Luya, German, you tell me, I will do it for you. I will surprise you guys with the language skills that I have. Until someone says they want it, that's when I will do it. Or if I get to 10,000 subscribers, it's the level at which life-work balance is taken very seriously. You can work all you want, but when it's time to take your time off, you take it off. You have to take it off, because it's part of the wellness and the well-being of people that are considered in work areas, so that they are able to perform even way more better. Listen, when it's a weekday, people will be on time. Oh yeah, and people here are very on time. Praise be, because in Kenya, guys, this thing where you keep saying, oh, African time, listen, if that's the life you want to live, you won't make it here. You just have to like change your ways. When it's like 8 a.m, people will arrive on time. When it's almost 4 p.m, listen, when it is 4 p.m. and that's the end of the working day, of the working hour of the week, people are logging out. No one is gonna stay for like extended time to try and do. No, it's very serious. People are gonna like leave and go where they're supposed to be going. So, because you need to have time for your friends, you need to have time for your family, you need to have time for your own personal things, activities, and all that, which is very important, I think, in everyday life. So that is really amazing. I love that here. Good. People here are addressed by their first names. It does not matter if they are your teacher, your lecturer, the CEO, a doctor, your boss, manager, supervisor, whatever social class you want to put them, or whatever name you give them, like my manager, my boss. When you are addressing them, of course they are your boss, but you just call them with your first name. It's just simple. Nobody here cares for all that. And like in Kenya, where you have to say Mrs. plus whatever social thing they have going on or achievement they have, like Dr. Majoni, soon to be. That was very challenging for me, because where I come from, we always have to put this prefix, and it's a way of showing respect, I guess. I'm already into it, so whoever you are, if I forget your title in the society, sorry in advance, but this is where this is coming from. Deal with it. Those are basically, it's the things that I have found that are culture shocking for me. If you have any other that you think I have left out here, leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know what was your culture shock for you when you moved here, wherever you are in Europe or in Finland, to be specific, so that we can share and educate each other. This was so much fun. I had so much fun making this video, because it just makes me sit down and think, oh wow, we live in different worlds. That is it for today's video. If you like this video, you know what to do. All those things you should say, do that for me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Always remember to work hard, stay humble, and be disciplined. See you in my next one. Bye.